Hey guys, Kimberly Thibodeaux here, entrepreneur and motivational coach. And the title of today's broadcast is What's Holding You Back? And really, I guess I could have also titled this, today is World Down Syndrome Day. World Down Syndrome Day. I don't know about you, but I haven't met a whole lot of people in my life that have had Down syndrome. I do remember as a little girl, my sister and I were friends with this family, and one of the young ladies in that family wasn't quite like the other daughters. She was a lovely little girl, very sweet, and always wanted to join in the game, and we always let her, but we always knew there was something that was just a little bit off about her, just a little off. We didn't know for sure what that was, but we didn't care. We liked her and she liked us and we had fun. Now, all these years later, we know that she had Down syndrome. And you know, there are many people along this spectrum. Here in Albuquerque, there was a young man who had his very own restaurant, and he was famous for, if you came into his restaurant, you got a hug. He owned the restaurant with his parents. That was his choice. His goal was to own a restaurant. That also leads me to a show I've been wanting to talk about for a while because I find it incredibly inspirational. Now, I don't know for all my European friends, but here in the U.S. we have a station called the Arts and Entertainment Station. And on that station there is a program called Born This Way. And Born This Way is a show about all of these several young adults who are friends who all have various types of Down syndrome. But what sets these young people apart, and probably really doesn't set them apart that much, is they all have dreams. And they don't only just have dreams, they are going after their dreams. These young people are some of the most inspiring people, period, that I have ever seen in my life. There's one young lady that owns her own t-shirt design business. There's another young man who is bound and determined to be a rap singer, and he's made records and he goes out and he performs live. There's another young woman who is known for going out and giving speeches at various Down syndrome groups, and there, you know, and then there's another couple who they became engaged and they want to get married. And so they're taking classes and they're finding out all the things they need to know, you know, to have a successful marriage. Probably something a lot of people without Down syndrome should do. But like I said, I've wanted to talk about this show for a while. It's not on right now at the third season. It's very, very popular and quite beloved. And I think they have a Facebook page if you're interested, Born This Way on A&E. But it's very popular because obviously I'm not the only person who is inspired by these go-getters. And what I like to think about when I watch this show is, what's holding me back? What's holding you back? I mean, a lot of us have every advantage in the world. Every advantage. We've got support, we've got a little bit of money, we've got a good family, we've got our health, you know, and maybe some of us have a little harder row to hoe, but yet, you know, one of my mentors has overcome drug addiction, alcoholism, mental illness, you name it, and he's become an incredibly successful online entrepreneur. And I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine just overcoming all of those things, which he did? So he's also another one of my inspirations. But I'm doing this live video because I want to know what is holding you back. What's holding you back? I'll tell you what's holding me back. Sometimes it's that old, fear of, will they like me? I don't know. Or the other old saw, what makes me think they're going to listen to me? Well, doggone it, you are going to listen to me. And you are going to like what I have to say. Because I'm going to keep saying it. And I'm going to keep telling you about a wonderful opportunity that I have that I really encourage you to take a look at. I'll get to that in just a minute. But I just want to finish this with, if these young people, with all of these issues that they deal with, and a lot of them also have health issues, are willing and able to go the extra mile and to follow their dream, why can't you? Why can't I? Right? So